Medz, please tell me you've heard about Regina and Rodrick.
Regina and Rodrick? What do those two characters have to do with anything with each other?
Everything. They're meant to be together. They're the dream couple.
What are you talking about? One guy's from the Loaded Diaper and the other is just from Mean Girls. What do they have anything in common with each other?
They have everything in common. And they are the latest crack ship on the internet. And it's my everything. It is what I want to be.
Is crack ship something you do like in a back alley? What the hell's a crack ship?
Okay. A crack ship is any ship that is like not normally meant to be together. And there's crack ships like inside fandoms where like two characters that don't interact, that aren't initially meant to be together and are like put together. Like think of Tweek and Craig from South Park, which is now an actual couple. And then there's like a cross fandom ships, which are like so many iconic ones, like the goofy one of Twilight Sparkle and like Mordecai.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then there's so many more that I just like, can I just info dump to you? I need to info dump to you.
Well, before you info dump, okay, how dense is this topic? How you're acting like there's like some great scrolls of crack shipping. I didn't know there was this much deep lore about it. This is like insanity. Like when the ships has sailed into the Bermuda Triangle, what the fuck does that even mean? Why is that how far back this goes?
This isn't about the age. This is a beautiful metaphor about crack ships where it's just so chaotic, so out of the control. Sometimes you get like the obvious joke ones, like the Grinch and Tony the Tiger, or
What?
like.
What do you mean Grinch and Tony the Tiger?
You haven't seen those?
Robyn, you're acting as if like I am a denizen of the internet, like you are. Okay, I am not a gremlin of the gooning kind. Okay, what is this? Robyn, what is that drawing? No, I don't. I look at that Tumblr picture with Robyn. Why?
It's beautiful.
Frost my flakes, Daddy. No, Robyn.
These are like some crack ships that are like obvious.
This
jokes.
is illegal.
Obvious
No, this
jokes.
is illegal.
I'm sorry. No, this makes 100% sense. I argued with someone on this recently that this makes 100% sense because if you think about it, it's just buff Bara top with twink that has experienced twink death.
Okay, I mean, listen, you can speak in whatever like language you want to speak. I just even the Lorax is there. The Lorax is right there.
To explain it, because you were very worried that no one's gonna understand it. Bara means a very buff man, usually very dominant buff man, and I think Tony the Tiger is the top. Now, a twink, everyone sort of knows what a twink is. Like, very skinny, like, femme gay guy. But twinks can experience twink death, where they become less, like, gorgeous and more like Jay Schlatt. Jay Schlatt was someone who experienced twink death.
Is this on the presentation?
This is not. I had to do like a little diverge moment to give a sense of education to everyone.
The ADHD brain is insane right now. The ADHD brain has gone off
it's
their
on
meds.
topic. It's on topic because what I want to talk about today are the serious ones. I want to talk about the crack ships that are like actually important.
I'm waiting.
Fine. You know, I am going to end it off on Regina, George, and Rodrick. I'm going to save the best for last, but I need to give a preamble to all the other crack ships that we've been going through, because it's only been coming up more and more, and I want to just highlight some of my favorites. The first one I want to highlight, Cinderella x Sakana. I also think this is a very good crack ship to start off with.
You know what? I was struggling at first to see it, but then to give it a second look, and you know what? I still don't fucking see it.
You know what? Let me explain it to you, because when I explain it to you, you will see it. You will see the vision. You might not see it as the two characters are standing next to each other, but let's look at them as characters. Cinderella, she's the classic sweetheart. The girl next door, she's a rule follower. Very kind, very hardworking. Sakana, He is evil incarnate, arrogant bastard, hates everyone, hates every human being alive.
So, okay,
Are you starting to see the pieces connect? Are you starting to see
So
them
what I'm
connect?
seeing clearly is a black cat and golden retriever energy is what I'm seeing.
Yes. You're getting it. Specifically, I think this is categorized as the typical good girl, bad boy, like couple. And this is the thing that I notice about crack ships. All of these crack ships are surrounded around a stereotypical couple type or stereotypical couple trope that a lot of people like to see or they wish to have. And everyone who is into the Cinderella x Succotash is into like that good girl getting corrupted by the bad boy and she's telling him off, being like, you're no good. And he's like, oh yeah, baby, I know I'm no good.
I feel like I've been teleported into a world that I should not have ever gone into. And I think I need to leave before things happen.
What do you mean? No, stay. You are getting. Are you telling me these images aren't gorgeous? That these aren't beautiful?
I don't think I see. I all I see is fan fiction.
Look at the beautiful way he holds her head. Look at this. This is just like, look at him hold him over the shoulder. And the edits. I love it when it's edits. I love the drawings, but I love it when they're edited together.
So, Professor, can we go into the next slide, please?
No.
I'm curious what's in the next slide.
Okay. Well, so the next one is a very related one because this one became big at the same time Succotash and Cinderella came viral. Actually, you know a little bit of JJK, and of course you know all the Disney princesses. I want you to take a guess what the next one is gonna be.
Ooh. I am gonna guess,
You're never gonna guess it. But I want you to guess.
Chainsaw Man.
Excuse me?
That was my guess.
I hate that you didn't even choose a Disney princess. You just said Chainsaw Man.
You said JJK earlier. I just thought of anime, and I just recently saw, Chainsaw Man. That's where my brain went.
Okay. One, that's a terrible guess. Two, if Denji was with anyone, it wouldn't be a Disney princess. It would be a Disney villain. Let's be fucking for real.
Ursula. Denji and Ursula.
Denji x Ursula.
Now that's a crack ship I need. Now that's a crack ship I need.
I think it would be? I think it would be Denji x Mother Gothel. I think her name, the one from Rapunzel.
Oh, her. You mean the one that tries to get like the flower to keep you young? That's why she keeps her.
Yes, I think. What? I think. Or wait, better yet, Cruella de Vil x Denji.
Ooh, no, she's too old. She's too old for him.
He's into older women.
No, he's not that old. She's like literally.
I don't know.
Like,
I think he could. Well, that's why I said Mother Gothel, because Mother Gothel at least like uses magic powers to sort of look young. But I say Cruella de Vil because of like the doggy motif, the doggy boy. But we're getting sidetracked.
Listen, I think we're going on the right track. Okay, I was pulled away at first. I was scared and I was nervous, but now I'm getting reeled back in, Robyn. You're getting me back in this conversation now. I'm starting to smell the crack a little bit.
You're starting to smell the crack. You're starting to get addicted.
Oh my god. Maybe it might. I might need to put me in a psych ward later.
So do you want to take a legitimate guess, or do you just want me to tell you what the next one is?
I like being spoon-fed like a little baby.
Oh yeah, you love it. Here comes the airplane. Okay, so the next one.
They hit the fucking towers.
No.
No. Yes, you're saying.
So as I was saying, before we hit the Pentagon.
And the towers too, don't forget. We never forget.
The next one is Tiana x Nanami.
Okay, I don't know who the guy on the right is, but Tiana...
He's also from JJK.
But
I think he's from JJK. I swear he's from JJK.
Well, wherever he's from, the vibe definitely matches the girl.
So you see it. You see it automatically.
I see the vibe. On the vibes, I can see it. Just to look at the vibes.
But I think when you get to know the character, you see it like even more. Like, we know who Tiana is. We know Tiana very well. She's driven, big dreamer, great friend. She wants to make the best restaurant, make her daddy proud. She wants to do it on her own. She's a strong, independent woman. And we all know Naveen did not deserve her. Fucking Naveen, fucking Nanami,
honestly,
though.
100%.
Nanami, though, his character, he's pragmatic, he's stoic, he's dedicated, but he cares deep down. He's very much like cold on the outside, but nice on the inside. Unlike sort of like the bad boy trope where someone likes them like aggressive on the outside, but sweet on the inside. He's like just cold. He's just cold and stoic, but he's got a little warm heart inside him. And I saw this and they were meant to be. And then when I saw the pictures and sort of realized what trope they were, I was like, no, this is OTP right here. This is one true pairing.
I really do see it. I do see you know what? Yes, I definitely see it. I don't know how much.
Yes.
I don't know. I've never seen the character. What's the guy's name?
Nanami.
Yeah, never seen the guy. Never seen him. Doesn't know what he does. But hey, they vibe. I see it.
I'm so surprised you haven't seen him because, like, he is one of the most thirst-trapped ones. Like all the JJK guys are thirst-trapped, honestly. But he is, like, good husband thirst-trapped.
I see it. The vision is there. No, yeah, now I need to know what the next one is, Robyn. Okay, what other ones have you cooked up? Now I'm kind of curious.
So the next one, we're not doing a Disney franchise. It is another anime franchise. But the beauty of this, and I felt like it needed to come right after this one, is because it's a very similar trope, but in the opposite direction. Tiana and Nanami, they are the power couple, but good edition. The next one, Light Yagami x Teresa, literally toxic incarnate, but in the best way possible.
Who is this girl? Who is this woman? Why is she looking so seductive? And why is she so, like, she looks like a witch. I don't know.
She's from a telenovela. I think she might even be from several telenovelas. I'm sorry to my Latina community. I have not slept enough with you all to know telenovela lore. But she is like an iconic villain in the telenovela universe. And she is, the best way you can do it is by jumping into their personalities. We know what Light Yagami is like. We have talked a lot about Death Note on this podcast, ironically. He is top in his class, connected to law enforcement, highly respected, but he has this psychotic dream of getting rid of all of the criminals in the world. But it works. It works. Now, Teresa, in the telenovela universe, she, like, grew up poor. She started from the bottom, but she's working her way up top. And she's super duper smart. But she uses that in combination with her beauty to, like, become a social climber. So she's, like, sleeping with rich and powerful guys. She's stealing men from, like, other women. And she's, like, just trying to do anything she can in order to, like, work her way to the top and sort of rule the world and get the most money possible. Because, like, being poor, she's just like, you know what? I want to never have to worry about money ever again. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful what her and Light turn into. Okay.
So the only thing I will say, the only thing that would get me on board with this crack ship is if you think that she could catch Light.
You see, I think she might want Light for the connections. I think that's where it comes from. She wants the power, but I don't think she wants to catch Light in the sense of catching Kira. I think she's like, she wants to catch Kira so she can become Kira. She's like, oh, Light, I see what you're doing, but, like, baby boy, let me do it. I can do it better.
But do you see her actually defeating Light?
No, I don't think she would ever defeat Light. I think the only way she would defeat Light is if Light Yagami tried to stop her. Now, if Light tried to stop her, she'd be like, instant kill. It's on site. You're gone. But I think as long as they're working together, that will never happen. So I see them as the beautiful, like, evil power couple trope. I think a lot too, Like, I think of it in relation to, for those who watch Scott Pilgrim, especially Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, they remind me a lot of Julia and Gideon, where it's like they're both like super evil, super terrible, just want to see the world burn, but they want to do it together. Like, they want to roast marshmallows together and watch everything burn down around them. That is what Light and Teresa are sort of like coming off as.
Listen, Robyn, I would have cared about what you said, but I was too focused on looking at the fucking Eric Cartman baby crack ship.
I was hoping.
Why?
I was hoping you would see that image. I do love that image of Eric Cartman and Teresa with like Yagami.
Stop, Robyn. That's so.
I think it's great. I love it though. But that's the beauty of the crack ship, is that it is cursed. It's meant to be, but it's cursed. Because at the end of the day, these crack ships are a reflection of society. And that is what I want you all to understand. I want you to understand that these are a reflection on society. When Sakura and Cinderella were going viral, it was also when Book Talk was going viral. And everyone loved the good girl, bad girl trope. And like when Nanami and Tiana were going viral, it was when the economy was crashing. Everyone wanted to be the power couple. And you know what? Everyone also wants to be the evil power couple. Everyone wants to be the one that causes chaos.
Yeah, couldn't be me. Couldn't be me.
What do you mean couldn't be you?
I'm the cuck variant. I just sit in the corner and cry.
You're the cuck variant.
I ain't no couple. I'm just a single-some man.
Okay, maybe I've been getting a little too extreme for you with the power couples. Maybe let's tone it down.
It makes me sad because I know it's a future I'll never have. I'll never be able to find my power from, my crack ship crush.
There's so many other couples that you can emulate. So many other crack ships you can emulate. Let's do something a little softer, a little low-key. Let's do Dexter and Blossom.
That is the cleanest one I've seen.
It is a pretty clean one. Mostly because they're both from like the Hanna-Barbera Boomerang Cartoon Network universe. But I also think that their color palettes do work really, really well together. But technically it is a crack ship because they never interact.
Now the real question is about age. Should that be a concern here?
No, because I think they're similar ages. I think they're both like 11, 12-year-olds. How old do you think they are?
I don't know. This is the thing. One of them looks like they're 2, but they're actually like 8. The other one looks like they're 12, but they're actually like, 8.
Which one do you think looks 12? And which one do you think looks 2?
Okay.
I think you're really bad at guessing ages.
The Powerpuff Girl looks like they're 2. Dexter looks like he's 8.
Well, either way, they do give like elementary school vibes. I know that they're both like in that elementary.
No, now I'm
Actually,
Googling
no,
this.
now we need to Google it.
I'm confirming
Google it.
this.
Google it.
I'm confirming this. This is
Google
too
it.
hard for me to know. Like, seriously, wait, what is it called? Dexter's Laboratory? Yeah, Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah,
age.
Dexter's Laboratory. Don't confuse it with the cannibal.
He's 9 or 10 years old. I was right on the money.
Okay.
Okay.
And if you look up Blossom, she is also like 11 or 12.
Powerpuff Girl age. Hold on.
Blossom. It's Blossom
5 to 6 years old.
Wait, what? No, they're older than that. No.
They're 5 to 6
Fake
years
news.
old.
Fake
Original
news.
series.
I'm gonna look
5
it
to
up.
6 years old in kindergarten. Robyn, you just got caught. I literally guessed their ages so properly.
What? No, I'm getting something totally different. Blossom, who was 14 years old.
Incorrect. In the original series.
13 in Powerpuff Girl Z.
In the original series, Blossom is 5 to 6 years old. We're getting gaslit by Google right now.
Here, Wikipedia says she's a 13-year-old girl.
Why are we arguing about age right now?
Oh, no, wait, no. Here, she's in kindergarten, so like I don't know.
We're literally arguing the ages of a fucking
elementary school. They're in elementary school. Why do we care about? I am the one who cares about age differences the most. If a guy is like too older than me or too younger than me, I write them off.
Oh, God.
But like. Now we're like sitting here pinching pennies over age. They're both in elementary school.
Okay, got it. Yep, got it.
And you know what? Age doesn't matter. They're both gingers. So getting into their personality, though, the thing that matters, Dexter, scientific genius. He fights with his mind, and he's like this grumpy guy, just grumpy, bitchy guy. We love it. We love to see it. Blossom, she's a natural leader. Instead of fighting with her mind, she fights with her fist. And she always has a positive, forward-thinking attitude.
You know, I just thought about this. What if they were actually siblings, Robyn? Should we be concerned? Should we be careful?
They're not. Dexter wasn't made in a freaking lab. He's not a science. Blossom was a science experiment. We know that they're not siblings because all of her sisters were made with her. She's not even genetically related to her own father. She's only genetically related to her sisters.
You never know, Robyn. Sometimes things can get
messed up. We do know. Just because they're gingers doesn't mean they're related. That's so discriminatory. I can't believe you're saying this about gingers. I'm exposing you.
Is that what you think it is? Come on, you can't tell me that they don't look somewhat related.
They're just gingers. Two gingers can fall in love with each other and not be related.
Vibe.
No, they don't.
Not like not like their actual vibe, but I meant like their art style. Okay, it's similar.
No,
they could be siblings. They could secretly be siblings. It could be an Easter egg. You never know. Just okay. Anyways, this one is
I'm not allowing you to turn one of my favorite classic crack ships into incest because I need my brain's ex-brawn. This is one of my favorite crack ships. What do you mean, what the fuck is this? Look how beautiful it is.
The art for this is crazy, Robyn.
It is. It is crazy how much the artists pop off with this ship. I have to say, out of all the ships, this one has some of the best art. There's really one artist that really carries it, but I love them to death.
Wow. Well, is this the peak of where crack ships go? It can't get crazier than this, right?
Oh, no. We haven't even gotten to the one that put like crack ships on like the map for normie territory. We haven't even touched on the queen level crack ship. This one you have had to have heard of. You've had to have heard about the ship that I'm about to talk about. I'll give you a hint.
Wait.
It's another Disney one.
Oh, I thought it was the Mordecai and the...
No, it's not that one. It's not that one. That one I think is a little too much of a joke one.
No.
We could always talk about it later, but that is not one that I listed off.
Then I have no clue.
That one did not have as much legitimate art.
I have no clue what this ship could be.
You can't think of any other Disney crack ships.
I'm not a cracker like you are, okay? I'm sorry. I don't have...
Cracker. Wow. just saying straight up slurs on the podcast. Everybody cancel his ass.
That's not what I meant.
You know I'm a white woman. You know I am the whitest woman. I am the whitest woman. If someone color picked my PNG tuber, they would realize that I made my skin color F.
It's okay. You can call me broccoli. It's fine. It'll be even.
Wait, why would I call you broccoli?
Because I'm green.
Oh. Really?
Or lima bean.
That's not even funny. No, lima bean sounds too affectionate. Okay, back to the crack ships. Okay. You don't matter enough.
Fine.
So the next crack ship is the one that went the most viral and sort of made people who like touch grass and have jobs learn what crack ships were. Elsa X Jack.
I was drinking my water because it was so cold, but yeah, this one actually makes sense. I can see it.
I do have to say, it is a crack ship. It is a crack ship because it is across fandoms. And this is what I will say about crack ships. If it's in fandom, ultimately the key part of a crack ship is they must have never interacted, whether it's in fandom or out of fandom. But this one does make sense. And especially, I feel like a lot of the examples I've had, except like maybe the Tiana and Nanami one, but even then they have a little oppositeness. All of the ones I mentioned beforehand were like opposites attract in some way or another, or they have ways to like meld their skills together. These two, practically the same person. Elsa, she's the eldest sister. Jack, he's the eldest brother. She has spooky ice powers. He has spooky ice powers. And you know what? They're both warm on the inside. They're both warm little sweethearts on the inside. I think the key thing is, too, is that you can have, like, two people who are very similar to each other, but these ones are very specific, where they're very lone wolf-esque. And I feel like this is a couple trope that not a lot of people talk about, is the alone together trope, where it's two, like, lone wolves who think that they're too much for the other people in their life. They sort of come together and they're like, well, you know what? I do like being alone and having my independence, but, like, at the end of the day, like, maybe we could have our independence together.
Man, it's almost like an emo goth self-loathing couple, you know?
Yes, exactly. These are like the two emo kids in high school who were like, no one accepts us, but you know what? We accept each other.
Hope emo. Hope emo core.
Hope emo. Hope emo core. Hope emo core. I love watching your normie ass try to come up with new internet terms.
I'm doing my best, aren't I? I would say I'm getting really good at I'm dying on the inside. I think I'm getting really good. I'm getting good. I'm getting good. Besides me choking on my own saliva, I'm good.
Okay. But this is the classic one. This is probably the first one people think of when they think of crack ships.
Yeah, wait, are we also supposed to see, you know, the actual Rodrick one? I still want to see this one.
It's coming. I want to see what the vibe is. There's another one that I want to mention before we get to the grand finale. Because that is our grand finale. And I have another one. It's a nice little niche one. But it's one that I really like. I don't think you'll guess what it is.
Simba.
I don't think you could ever guess.
Simba
no, it's not.
And Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean? Okay. No, it's a little more normal than that. It's Betty Boop and Yakko from Animaniacs.
Wait, that's a good one.
This is Betty Boop is shipped with a lot of different characters. My personal favorite is Betty Boop x Yakko. And it's because, like, I think of it and it's like, Betty Boop, she's the sexy entertainer. Yakko, he's the goofy entertainer. She's all sweet and naive on the outside, while he's like mayor of Sassville on the outside, but she's secretly sassy and he's secretly sweet. And it's like, they're both opposites, but also both exactly the same.
I love this one. This one's so good. Okay, you know what? Now I'm really on that fucking crack, Robyn.
Yes, exactly. I will get you on this. And honestly, this one is very reminiscent of Jessica Rabbit and Roger Rabbit to me, and is sort of like this out of your league vibe, which I do really love. I do love an out of his league or out of her league couple, because I think that they can work. I think at the end of the day, they can work when they have like that secret soft side to them. And it's just like, I love a good, like, awesome girl, awesome guy with his like little dorky girlfriend or little dorky boyfriend. Like, that's the way it's meant to be.
I could see this. Honestly, I strive for this. I one day wish for this. You
will find the Betty Boop to your Yakko. Because we all know you're Yakko.
I know. I am very much a Yakko.
You are a Yakko. I'm a wacko, honestly.
Yeah,
I think I'm never gonna get the bitches. I'm that whack ass creature.
We're both on that wacky crack ship energy. That's what we're both on.
Yeah. Honestly, we just need one more person, and we're just modern Animaniacs, honestly.
You know what? You're right. You're right. That's why anytime a guest would come on the show, like you, listener, if you wanted to.
They would be our dot. They would be our dot.
You would be our dot.
Come on the podcast and be our dot.
Become our dot. You can by, clicking on that link in the description. You can submit a form and actually join. So do it.
Hell yeah.
We'd love to get some submissions.
Yeah. Woo. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, are you ready?
Hello.
Are you ready for the big, the viral, the magnum opus, the thing that made me have to make this PowerPoint for you?
Yep. I'm ready. Drum roll. And reveal. What is the... Yes!
Rodrick X Regina. So, I had to use the original artwork just because it makes it so much funnier. just because it makes it 100% funnier. I love this ship so much. I can't even express it. I love it so much. It's what I need in my life. I want to be this. I'm so upset. I think a lot of it is Mean Girls for the past like 2 years have been going really viral. Not the show, but like mean women have been going very, very viral. I think of like Drew Afalo. I think of the Wizard Liz. I think of like these very strong female figures that have been going viral online. And then I also think of all like the book talk boys and like the edgy like mask thirst traps and the motorcycle boys that have been going viral. And I feel like this is very reminiscent of the romance economy right now. This is a reflection of our current romance economy.
You think that there's a lot of emo boys and some evil bitches that are not getting together?
That need to get together. And let's see why. These two are very similar in a lot of ways. It's like they're both polar opposites and the same. They're the same in action, but the polar opposite in aesthetics. So both of them bullies. He bullies his brother. She bullies like the whole school. He's like this rocker bad boy. She's the hot popular girl that's too good for everyone. But the key thing is, and this is the key thing that really makes this work, he hates authority. She is the authority. He is constantly going against any sense of authority when it comes his way. And she is the one ruling the school, making sure everyone follows her rules, and it is her domain when she is in that school.
You know what this reminds me of? Really recently? What? I just watched Chainsaw Man. Remember what I mentioned earlier?
No, do not compare them to... Well, okay,
is
yes.
Is it Denji, Rodrick, and Majima is...
Did you say Majima?
No, sorry, not Majima. Is that Makima? My bad. The names are confusing. Okay, I get bad with the names.
That's a little racist, but okay. So the reason why I would say it's not Denji x Makima is because Denji is very overtly submissive. Rodrick is not submissive. Like, he can be, but he's not innately. Denji wants to be dominated. Rodrick is constantly challenging authority. He might get dominated, but that might not be what he is pursuing. And I have to get into who they are, just like as tropes. It's just so beautiful. This is what we've needed. We are healing. As a society, this is the best thing since Elsa and Jack Frost. Because you know why? They're enemies to lovers. They're puppy ex-owner. Oh. And above all, I can break them. Best ship of all, I can break him. And I think that might be where they're a little similar to Denji and Makima. Makima is very much the I can break him vibe. But the thing is they're not really enemies to lovers. Everything you see content-wise of them is very much enemies to lovers, where they hate each other. He's like flirting with her and she's like, ugh, buzz off. Or she's like messing with him and like establishing her authority. And he's like, who the fuck do you think you are? And it's just like, it's so beautiful, and it's just meant to be, and I need it!
But Robyn, unfortunately, it would never happen, because it's never going to happen. It'll always be a figment of your imagination, your sick, twisted fantasy.
You're right. You know what? It's because I'm not mean enough. I need to be meaner.
What is that gonna...
I need to be meaner.
What is that supposed to mean? What is that gonna accomplish?
I need to be mean like Regina George in order to get my Rodrick. I need to be evil like Makima to finally get my Denji. I need this. I need it.
And I need my Betty Boop.
Well, as I'm crying, I want to just highlight some of my favorite fan art with this ship. Let's start off with this one. This one I really liked. This one was unique. I like seeing Regina George in the Diary of a Wimpy Kid style. Too many of it's realistic. This one's very, very unique, very, very fresh.
I like it. Simple and stylized.
Very stylized, very beautiful. I like it. Next one. Regina George bully. I do like this too. Not enough is being shown of Regina George bullying Rodrick. I love that the 2 inches hard. That's really funny. Really fucking funny.
She would definitely do that. Honestly, that could be that. He doesn't seem that fazed by it. I respect Rodrick for that.
No, he knows deep down. He knows deep down that she's fucking with him. She knows deep down. This, another favorite. I love how she calls him dumb dog.
Whoa. I always...
dumbass dog.
I will say, I do like how Regina's portrayed, but Rodrick needs to be a little bit more aggressive. Just a wee bit more.
No. I need a man to look at me like that. I would pay a man to look at me like that. I would pay cold, hard cash for this.
Well, unfortunately, that's never gonna happen, Robyn. So sad.
Ugh, I have one more. Let me cry to just one more.
Ah!
I want it to be me so bad.
Robyn. Her just revealing her crazy kinks is both alarming but also not shocking. So, viewer, if you want to satiate her needs, that you have to hit the like button down below, okay? Just to show her that this is what you want from her, because she wants to feel validated for her secret kinks. So please like the video so she can stop sobbing, because
I just want to put a boy in a cage.
She's a little bitch.